So we're just here at Wayland, Smithy, Long Barrow, not too far from Uffington, White Horse, and this is just an incredible site. It's around 3000 BC, said to be built by the great Norse god Wayland, who was a blacksmith, who grew wings, swan wings, and flew over here and settled here in Britain from Scandinavia. And this is just one of the sites he was said to have been involved with, not necessarily constructed, although his father, Wade, was a giant. And so is there a connection here? It's also very intriguing because there were 6 stones here, there's only 4 here now, and it had different constructions underneath it. There used to be a mound here, a wooden structure, and potentially other things. So it was an area for the living, which became a place of the dead, from the wood to the stone, which we find in many other sites. So I find that particularly fascinating. It's also connected very closely with Uffington White Horse and Dragon Hill. There's a legend of a tunnel here linking the two, and Gary Biltcliffe's done some work on that, suggesting it could represent the Belinus line or the Ellen line associated with it. It's also said that Wayland was commissioned by Uther Pendragon to create Excalibur for King Arthur, which is fascinating. So we have the Arthurian mythos, we have Norse traditions, and we have the megalithic traditions here, all in one place. So it's absolutely mind-blowing. Really, really inspiring place. The first structure here was built around 3590 BC. Stone and timber box, apparently with 2 split tree trunks positioned at each end. So the remains of 14 people, but these are the ones that had the thigh bones removed, so it's very, very strange. Apparently this wooden box was covered by an oval mound of chalk and earth, and between 3460 and 3400 BC, a second larger barrow with a stone chamber was constructed over it. And this is pretty much what we see today. Wow, what an incredible place. This is just one of the primary megalithic sites of Britain, here at Wayland Smithy. Great sarsen stones like we find at Avebury and at Stonehenge. So this just shows you one of the split tree trunks that was excavated in 1963. And within that kind of structure was where the bones were found. And this is it before it was even excavated. It just looks like it's just coming out of the ground, like coming out of the earth, like it was an entrance to the fairy realm as such. It's absolutely amazing. And here we have the great length of it. It's very long, it's at a slight angle. There's earthwork surrounding it. And you can see the original structures there, right in the middle of it. And then it became this, is what we see today. You can just see the kind of way it goes back. It kind of just slopes down, kind of into the ground. Hasn't got a large back to it. It's very low. It's very beautiful, actually, and it just kind of blends into the ground. It's like kind of like a passageway into Mother Earth, which is, you know, probably what it could be representing. Just behind me, we're looking down the main chamber here. Now, this is classic Long Barrow, not dissimilar to West Kennet, but much smaller. There's only 2 chambers, and one on either side and one at the back. It's only a very small entrance as well, and the rest of it is a huge long mound going all the way back, flanked by stones, sarsen stones. The whole place is sarsen. Where they came from is probably the same area they came from for Avebury, like Fifield Down. I think they appear naturally around here as well. So even inside here, this is the back chamber. This is the chamber just on the left. This is the one on the right. Very small, but there were bodies found in here. Some spiral and other chalk things have been carved in here. There's even on this side a chalk hill figure. The Uffington White Horse looks more like an elephant, whoever did that. But it's quite fun. So this is just the entrance looking out north-northwest, probably towards Cygnus. And this shape could even represent Cygnus itself, the cross. But the associating with Uffington White Horse and Dragon Hill and the earthworks up there is very intriguing, because we have the Arthur connection here, and it's thought that Dragon Hill is where Arthur was laid to rest. It's also where St. George slayed the dragon, and some blood spilt on Dragon Hill and left a white area where nothing grows anymore. And that's said to be the spot where this happened. And it's still there today, and you can actually see it from above. And there were events up there above the White Horse, which is now thought to be a dragon, and it's now dated to 1400 BC, the dragon. So there's an incredible range of dates from 3000, maybe 3500 BC for Wayland Smithy, and just a few miles away, the Uffington White Horse is 1400 BC. Then we have the Bronze Age earthworks, the Iron Age so-called hill fort, which is more likely a ceremonial place where celebrations were done on May Day and different turnings of the year. And so this is an area well worth visiting if you're into megaliths, if you're into chalk hill figures or ancient sites with strong legends and amazing energies. Do check out Wayland Smithy and the Uffington White Horse, or Dragon as we should be calling it now.